Yo, what's up? My name is Petrowski, and today I'm going to be doing some EV training in PokeMMO, but more specifically, I'm going to be EV training a very special Pokemon to me, my shiny Nidorino. So, this video is going to be a bit of a, cool, cute process that I would like to preserve in a video to kind of always go back and see my shiny Nidorino. My shiny Nidorino came out pretty decent, like no complaints at all. Adamant nature is super solid. Adamant plus 31 attack is very nice. 24 speed is usable and doable. 28 special defense is super solid. 18 defense, 9 HP. That's where it gets a little low and it's a little rough, but that's okay because today we're going to be EV training my Nidorino and evolving it into a Nidoking. My plan is to EV train it 252 attack, 252 speed. I think that's just like the plan I have to go and the best way to use this Pokemon. It's not going to have enough bulk to really survive any attacks with those stats, so I'm just going to fully invest into attack and defense, put the leftover EVs into HP, and then I'm not sure on the moveset yet. That'll be pretty interesting. I'm definitely sure of things like Earthquake and Mega Horn, and then whatever poison physical stab I can throw on this thing. That'll be the best. I'm excited to see. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and head up to my first attack spot at Bouffalont that I love to do personally. Alright, here we are at the Bouffalont spot. This is my personal favorite spot because I would absolutely love a shiny Bouffalont. I'm going to hunt for one eventually, whether I'm EV training or not. I'm also EV training some other Pokemon that I need to EV train in attack, just because, it's best never to waste your EVs. If you're EV training, you might as well fill your entire party up with Pokemon to EV train because they'll all get the same amount of EV. The only thing that will be split up is the XP, but you'll have to level them afterwards anyway, so it's always nice to EV train as many Pokemon as possible. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys back when I have 252 attack EVs on all 4 of these Pokemon. Alright, this was the last horde that I believe gave my Nidorino 252 attack, nice, as well as all the other Pokemon in my party, but they don't matter. This video is about shiny Nidorino only. Alright, now I'm just headed off to Speed, which I'll be doing to the west of Lucanosa Town. Alright, here I am at the Speed EV training spot. It shouldn't take too long. I'll see you guys after I'm done. See you then. Alright, this should be the last horde to finish the speed EVs on my beautiful Nidorino, soon to be Nidoking. So, from here on out, I believe I have 3 things left to do. I have to XP train it up to level 50, moveset it, and then evolve it into Nidoking, which will be probably the most exciting part of the video. I know this video might not be the most exciting video in the world, but I think it's really cool to me, and it's really personal to me. I think, I'm only going to ever have this shiny Nidorino for this time, and then after I evolve it into shiny Nidoking, I'll never be able to have that shiny Nidorino again until if I hunted another one, but I doubt that'll happen. So I want to kind of cherish my moments with the shiny Nidorino that I do have until I can finally evolve it and let it grow up and fly away from the bird nest and become a Nidoking. Alright, so this is the spot I'm going to be XP training at, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. That should be pretty easy, pretty brainless. Training here is also going to finish up the last couple EVs. I believe this is going to give, this is a Mantine spot, so what'll that give? Special defense EVs, which is totally fine. Honestly, that goes into, that'll go into my current stats, buffing up the 28 special defense. I'm super okay with that, so I'm going to sit here and mindlessly XP grind for a little bit. See you guys once I'm done. Alright, the leveling is done. The Nidorino is officially level 50. All that's left to do now is to moveset it. So I'm going to scour over Smogon and ask the Discord, talk to some people and scour over its move list. I actually should be looking at Nidoking's move list specifically and trying to jot down in a notepad document and really plan things out well and figure out what the best moveset is going to be. Alright, I have an extremely interesting moveset plan for my Nidoking comp that I'm really excited to unveil to you guys, but first things first, let's go ahead and evolve it for the one and only time. Goodbye, shiny Nidorino. I will never see you and I will never have you again, and hello and welcome to my crew, my collection, and my PC and my boxes, my new shiny Nidoking. I'm actually going to screenshot this really quick for the history books. Dude, such a good looking shiny. That's awesome to have, dude. It's been cool to have a shiny Nidorino for a while, but the difference is really incredible. Shiny Nidoking looks so much better in my opinion. That is such a good looking shiny, dude. That's awesome. Okay, first things first, we are at the TM store here in Unova in the mall, and we have a couple of things to buy. So first things first, we're going to be picking up Earthquake, and then I believe we have a couple more TMs. I know we need Taunt, and Stealth Rocks. I think those are the other two, and then there's actually one more move that I'm going to have to learn or teach onto him, but it'll be a tutor move. So all the way down to T, get Taunt, go back up to Stealth Rocks, get Stealth Rocks. I think we just spent around 80k on TMs, so not a cheap moveset for sure. Then we have to go tutor another move. I don't know what region it's in. I'm excited to go check that out really quick. Okay, now let's go ahead and move the one tutor move that I do have to learn, which is going to be Sucker Punch, which is a really cool move. I got all the items for it. Nice. Now it knows Sucker Punch. I'm going to go ahead and teach it all of the TMs and then unveil its full and final moveset, explaining my thought process on each part of it. Alright, so here is the final, version of the Pokemon. It's totally done. It's totally comp ready, fully EV trained, has the nature, has enough IVs on a shiny Pokemon. Now let's go ahead and cover the moveset. So the moveset is very interesting, and the item is really important to the moveset. So I'm planning to be using him as a suicide lead to a very aggressive team. So I'm going to be leading with Taunt and Stealth Rocks. My goal is to go against another Stealth Rock setter, outspeed them, be able to taunt their rocks or whatever nonsense they're trying to set up, whether they're trying to set up a setup move like Swords Dance or Dragon Dance, or to get off their own rocks or hazards, be able to taunt their first move, get that slight advantage, force them to switch or either throw up an attacking move, set up Stealth Rocks of my own, and then be able to pressure them down with Sucker Punch or Earthquake. It's a really great suicide lead to start off an aggressive team and start off on an aggressive front and be able to put myself at an advantage immediately, very quickly into the match. I considered going an all-out attacker with just Life Orb, but I just don't think it's going to be making enough of an impact in the NU meta. There's just a couple too many things that outspeed him right now, and I think Nidoking is in a really weird spot where if you are going to use him, he kind of needs to be used in sort of a niche way as a suicide lead, because he has access to Taunt and Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spites if you really want to make him like that, but that's more of a Nidoqueen thing. Nidoqueen is actually a super huge part of the meta right now, having access to Taunt, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic Spites, and being super bulky and being a really annoying threat. So that's a huge deal of contention. But Nidoking is in a lot worse spot in the meta. He can't really do a whole lot. He's not able to one-shot Venusaur a lot of the time with Mega Horn, or OKO certain Pokemon that he really needs to be OKOing. Not having access to Sheer Force, which is his hidden ability in the usual traditional Pokemon games, is a really actually huge damage calculation factor for Nidoking. So I think with everything considered, with everything I looked through, instead of just making him an all-out attacker, my best plan is to make him a suicide leader, and I think it's a huge flex to be suiciding with your shiny Pokemon. So without further ado, that's everything I wanted to cover for this video. I hope you guys liked the transformation of my shiny Nidorino into a proper decent shiny comp Nidoking. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe for more PokeMMO content every single day, and consider checking out all the playlists and the links in the description below, and join the Discord linked in the description below. There's a really big growing community there. I think we have over 700 members now, which is incredible. Thank you all so very much for that, and I love each and every one of you. Some of you a little more, some of you a little less, but you know who you are. Thank you all so much. And also consider becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month. If you really want to go above and beyond and support me, that means the world to me. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have an absolutely incredible day, and I wish you the best of luck on your shiny hunts.